everyone. So I'm coming home from a job interview. It was a job interview at a local fabrication shop, and it looked like a place I really wanted to work. It really did. The more I learned about the company, the more I'm like, yeah, I really want to work here. I do. I really want to work there. The way this interview went, I still want to work there. But here's the problem. They need welders and they need, like, helpers. I know I don't have enough experience to be a welder. I know I don't really have enough skills. I'm good. I know some of you who have been to my Instagram, who have watched either my videos on my welding channel, or you've been on my Twitter, or whatever other social media you know me from. You've probably looked at what I've done, may have thought it looked good. Well, it's good, but it's not at the quality it needs to be for me to just walk into a welding job. So, that's my problem. Is I'm good, but I'm not that good. I'm good enough I could probably get a production welding job, like just making things together. And even at that, I'm having trouble getting, mostly because of my lack of experience. And yes, I am driving on a very bumpy highway. Gotta love Florida. This is why we're crazy down here, because the roads are bumpy as shit and it rattles our brains. Anyways, so I didn't get this job because, well, they wanted to hire me as a helper, which I think he did want to hire me. I really think he did want to hire me as a helper, but the problem is he's not going to pay me anywhere near enough. And it's not so much not enough for the position. Okay, he wants to pay me $10 an hour, which is probably about valid for a helper, but my problem is I currently make $12 an hour and I can't afford to make less. I just outright cannot afford it. Unless he's going to give me overtime, hand over fist, and I can reliably get overtime. Like, I don't care if I've got to kill myself, 50, 60 hours a week, so fucking be it. But I cannot survive on $10 an hour, in a 40-hour week. There is absolutely not, no way. I can't do it. And it's sad because I would go in there as a helper if he was paying enough. I really do. And I'm trying to think. I'm trying to find some way of how can I put this? Of tightening things up. Okay, can I survive on $2 less an hour? I mean, in a 40-hour week, that's $80 less a week. That's 4 weeks in a month. That's $320 less a month. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, boys and girls. I can't afford to lose that much money every month. No way in hell. If I could afford to lose that much money a month, I'd be driving something newer. I'd be driving something better, I'd be eating better. I'd be taking better care of myself. I can't afford to lose that much money a month. So one of the things he did suggest to me is go to school. Go to a trade school. It's kind of funny. He recommended the local trade school, and then he said, I don't even know why I'm recommending them. They're not very good. Well, that helps. Actually, it doesn't. The point I want to make here is, or actually the kind of what I'm getting to here is, maybe I do need to go to trade school. Maybe that's where I'm really lacking. I kind of don't want to because I'm self-taught. And I'm starting to get good enough at that when I start going to a trade school, I'm afraid I'm going to get bored right off the bat and I'm going to lose interest in it. The other problem is this job that I've got, this overnight shift, is kicking my ass. Is seriously kicking my ass. But I don't know. It's kind of like, well, if I can afford to take this job and like go to trade school like in the evenings, then I could probably put myself ahead of the game, right? Like inside of a year, when I'm done with trade school, then if they can't bring me on as a welder then and there, once I'm done with trade school, then I can go somewhere else. And hey, I've got all this, I've got a year's experience being a helper, plus I've got trade school, that would probably put me in a good place. The thing is, money. That's all costs money, and I don't have much money. I'm poor. Like I said, I make $12 an hour, and I'm barely surviving on that. I'm trying to find ways I can maybe survive on less. That's going to take some real thought, some real restructuring. How am I going to do this? I don't know. I honestly don't know. How am I going to knock over $300 off of my monthly budget? How am I going to do that? Part of me says, you know, swallow my pride, start the GoFundMe. Ask people for money. I can't do that. I'm too full of myself to do that. You know, I'm not going to go do some GoFundMe shit and beg for money that I'll never be able to return. No, maybe I can find a side hustle, I don't know, of some sort. You know, something to make me a little extra cash. You know, whether I take this job or whether I, you know, use it, or whether I, you know, keep working the job I've got. That's gonna fucking kill me. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Still no new job, still no welding job. At least I'm getting a little bit more insight here. You know, there is that. These interviews, I kind of learn something from every interview, and this one I'm getting the idea that maybe I do need to go to trade school, which I can't afford to do, or maybe I need to make it so that if I'm going to be a helper, if I'm going to start out there, then I need to fucking slaughter my budget or do something. I don't know. I don't know. But that's where I'm at. All right. Thanks for watching it, everyone. Thanks for listening. If you got any ideas, any suggestions, anything to say down in the comments, let me know. Let me know. I'll take any advice I can get. I'm trying not to take money. Sorry, I don't want your money. I'd rather work hundreds of hours a week for pennies than take a handout. That's just not me. It's not my way. So, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any ideas, any suggestions, anything. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye. Am I still recording? How do okay, I gotta stop this shit. God damn it. This thing went off the fucking thing. How do I stop this shit?